All right. Let's try the clues by Sam on a Sunday, December 7th. It's supposed to be a hard one, which is shouldn't be too bad. Evil ones are harder. There's only one innocent below Donna. That will be Sam. Uses three. You're done. All criminals in Colombia are connected. Okay. Only one of the two innocent's neighbor, Henry. Henry is Erwin's neighbor. Only one of the two, and it has to be here. So it won't be K, because it could be K if all three of these are innocent. Okay. Nicole has more innocent neighbors than Olivia. Nicole, Olivia. Huh. A little tricky. Only one of the two innocents neighbor in Henry is Erwin's neighbor. So Henry has two. One is in column B, and the other one has to be between these two and this guy. Interesting. And then Nicole has more than Olivia. Olivia could have one more here. Possibly two more if we consider three. She could have three. But that will force Olivia to have five. Which could work out, right? We could theoretically have green, 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 green. Olivia could have five. Nicole, Nicole could have all of these be green. And then we'll have red, 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 red. And so then Henry has this wouldn't work out actually. Um they will have to be red because Henry has only two. Um oh wait, no, this could work out. Because Henry would have two, Columbia would have all of its criminals connected, Nicole would have three, and Nicole has more than Olivia. You could have two. Oh, okay, so this couldn't work out because Nicole has to have more than Olivia. Okay, but then the assumption started with you having three. Nicole has more innocent neighbors than Olivia. Nicole has more innocent neighbors than Olivia. Can Olivia have no innocent neighbors? I think the answer is yes, right? Uh, then Nicole will have one. Nicole has more than Olivia. Yeah, and then that will still work out. Let's think about this. Oh, okay. So Nicole could have up to four innocents, right? Nicole has more than Olivia. She has four right here. That means Olivia must have a maximum of three innocents. Now, if this character were to be innocent, then these three will have to be innocent, and then you have guilty and guilty, right? Because that's the maximum she could have. Does this fail? I think it doesn't. Does this work out? All criminals in Colombia are connected, yes. Only one of the two innocents neighbor Henry is Erwin's neighbor. Yeah, that's fine. Colombia, yeah. And Henry has two innocents. Yep, that's still good. Nicole has more than Olivia. She's got four, and Olivia has three. Okay, so that works. Well, this is a problem. How do I keep going? Let's see. All criminals in Colombia are connected. All criminals in Colombia are connected. So I'm inclined to say Brian's innocent is Brian is Henry's innocent in Colombia. I'm inclined to say this is the green. Then we could have any number of criminals here. And then Olivia could have two innocents, and Nicole could still have three, right? But that's not really. That's not good. Only one of the two innocents neighbor and Henry is Erwin's neighbor. Yeah. All criminals in Colombia are connected. Okay, got it. Nicole has more innocent neighbors than Olivia. Interesting. How do we push forward from this? There's only one innocent below Donna. Yeah. Nicole has more innocent neighbors than Olivia. Nicole has one, so Olivia must have none. Doesn't need to have one. All criminals in column B are connected. I don't know. How to continue this? Let's see. All criminals in column B are connected. I wanted to say you're not gonna be innocent and then have two criminals here. Because then that forces this scenario, but then that forces this scenario. And that scenario is fine, right? Oh, is it possible if you're an innocent, you will be guilty and you will be guilty? We'll have an innocent here. In this case, you cannot be the innocent here. Because if you were, Nicole is held up to 3. But then to have all greens down below, you will have to be it. So if one of you two is the innocent, you have to be guilty. And then we will have to have more guilties here. Well, if you have to be... Oh, no, this is fine, because then Olivia can have none. No innocence, and this will still be okay. And then you can have an innocent here or here, and it wouldn't matter. Huh. Interesting. Could it be Brian? I guess Brian could be the innocent here, and you can have guilty, 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 and then this is still fine, and then you can have an innocent any way you want it. Damn, how do you find that contradiction here? All criminals in Colombia are connected. Only one of the two innocents, neighboring Henry, is Erwin's neighbor, so Henry's got okay. Nicole has more innocent neighbors than Olivia. Nicole has more innocent. So Olivia's maxed out to 3. But being maxed out, does that mean Jerry and Tina are always criminals? Let's say you're an innocent. And then, so Olivia needs Nicole needs a second one. Let's say it's you. Okay. Then let's say you're criminal, you're criminal, you're criminal, you're criminal. This is okay. You could have you be innocent, you could be a criminal. Then you could be a innocent here, criminal here, and you two could be criminals, and this works out okay still. Man, what the hell? How do you proceed on this one? All criminals in Colombia are connected. Oh, Flora has to be a criminal. Yeah, Flora has to be a criminal because if Flora is an innocent, I will have to have an innocent here or innocence all the way down here. And there's only one here, so Flora is a criminal. That was so stupid. Why did it take me so long to make that conclusion? Each column has at least 3 criminals. Okay. Whatever. Oh, if each column has at least 3 criminals, you cannot have innocents all the way down. You are a criminal. All criminals in column C are connected. And if you must have at least three, the middle one is always gonna be a criminal. I can explain that in a drawing. Uh, let me draw it. If you must have, if you must have three criminals, the three criminals can be the three at the bottom. Let's say you only have three. They can be the three at the bottom. They can be the three in the middle, or they can be the three at the top. If you have more, this is even bigger. But no matter what, the guy in the middle is always a criminal. Therefore, we can make the conclusion that this whole row is criminal because all each column has at least three criminals. Oh! I nearly made a huge blunder. This is only true if the criminals are connected. So this is only true as for now. It is only true in column C and column B. But we can see here in column D, the criminals are not connected, so you can have the innocent be in the middle. Boy, that nearly made me wrong. Wow. You are an innocent because Henry needed an innocent in these three. And now I know all criminals are connected, so it's all criminals all the way down. I beg your pardon? All criminals in column B are connected. You could be an innocent and that would still be true. That was dumb. Ugh. Okay, forget about that. Each column has at least three criminals. All criminals in column C are connected. Donna and Erwin have an equal number of criminal neighbors. Donna and Erwin. Erwin is at 2, Donna is at none. Donna is at 1 and Erwin is at 2. It could be 3. Uh, each column has at least 3 criminals. Interesting. Nicole has more than Olivia. Nicole has space for 3 and Olivia has space for 3 innocents. Therefore, Olivia needs one more criminal somewhere. If these two were innocent, that will guarantee criminals here, here, and here because of the at least 3 condition. And then, let's see, let me think about this. That would be okay. You can have a criminal here. And then you have innocence here and here. And then Donna will have to have a criminal here. Because Donna and Erwin, what was the clue? Have an equal number of criminals. Erwin right now is at 3. Oh wait, so that wouldn't work because you will have to be a criminal. But then Nicole has 2 and you have 2. How did I make it to this conclusion? I started with you two being innocents. So you two cannot be innocents. Period. Can you be an innocent? If you're an innocent, I still need a third. I'm gonna need a second innocent here. Let's say it's you. Then let's say you have 3 criminals, 2 criminals, yeah. Now let's say you are a criminal. Now I just need one more. It could be you, and you could be innocent. And now Erwin has 2. Donna just needs one more. It could be you. You could be innocent. If you were innocent. No, Nicole is still fine. And you could be innocent. That's fine. Okay, so there's a scenario in which Jerry is an innocent. So I cannot rule it out. Each column has at least 3 criminals. That's a little interesting. Only one of the two innocents neighbor and Henry is Erwin's neighbor. Oh, that one's done. Nicole has more innocent neighbors than Olivia. That's still fine. At least each column has at least three criminals. So I need three criminals in column A still and column C. All criminals in column C are connected. Hmm. That means, hang on. That means you could be criminal and criminal. Nicole may have no more, which will make all of these criminal. That will give Henry three criminals, which will force you to be criminal, which will force you to be innocent because of the maximum three. I just choked on my spit. That was terrible. Anyway, Erwin is maxed at three criminals. Therefore, Erwin is in a 1-1 here. Well, not in a 1-1, but he needs at least one innocent in here. Which means I'm guaranteed an innocent here, is what I'm trying to say. Let me think more. Donna and Erwin have an equal number of criminal neighbors. Let's say you're. Let's say you're innocent and then you are a criminal and you're a criminal. Now Donna has two, Erwin has two. That will make you innocent, innocent. And by the rule of at least three, that will give me three criminals here and here. Right? Then I know that Nicole needs a second innocent, which will put it here. And that's not allowed because I need three criminals here and they must be connected in column C. Did I just find a false, a bad premise? So if you're innocent, because Donna must have at least two criminals to match Erwin, you have to be a criminal. And then because Henry only has space for one more innocent, you will be a criminal. And then because Donna and Erwin must have the same number, Erwin will have two innocents around him to have three innocents and two criminals. And then because each column is at least three, column A will have three criminals here, here, and here. And because Nicole needs to have more innocents than Olivia, and Olivia has one, Nicole will have to have an innocent here. But then column C is missing the third one. Therefore, Chloe is a criminal. Let's go. Uh, Now I know Donna is an innocent. Exactly two of the five innocents on the edges are Flora's neighbors. Interesting. Exactly two of the five innocents on the edges are Flora's neighbors. Two of the five. Well, Flora's neighbors on the edges are these five right here. And if she has two innocents only, the other one must be Erwin's neighbor. Because we know Erwin can have up to three criminals. So one which means Erwin's a criminal. And I know there's one more criminal here somewhere, which means that you're a criminal. Let's go. I didn't do anything today. Okay. Now I know there's a 1-1 here, and I know there are five innocents all around. So I know there's one here, two here, three here, four here, and that leaves me with just one more here. And I don't know where it goes. Okay, let's think about this. Can Olivia have an innocent neighbor? She can have up to one, which means if you were to be innocent, this will give me criminal, criminal, criminal because of the one more allowed. And then if you're an innocent, you will be an innocent too. And then you will be a criminal. That works out just fine. Now, if you're a criminal, I could just very well put this innocent here, criminal here, criminal here, criminal here. You could be a criminal, you could be an innocent. One, two, three, four, five. Olivia has no innocence. Nicole has one. Column C has three criminals. Column A has three criminals. Column B has three criminals. They're all connected. Let me see. What other conclusions can I make? Nicole has more innocent neighbors than Olivia. All criminals in Colombia are connected. Exactly two of the five innocents on the edges are Flora's neighbor. Five innocents on the edges. Huh. Five innocents on the edges. Is Olivia guaranteed one? No, we already have found a case where Olivia didn't have an innocent. Nicole has more innocent neighbors than Olivia. Yeah, you can have all guilties. And then you can put the innocent here or here. And then you will have to be innocent. And then you could be criminal. I need more hints, man. Uh, all currents in column C are connected. Oh, okay. Well, think about this. Say for a moment that you're innocent. Then you have to be guilty, guilty, guilty. Then you have to be guilty because the criminals in column C are connected. Therefore, you have to be guilty and you have to be innocent. And that's okay, I believe. However, what is not okay is for you to be innocent and you to be criminal. That is not okay. Therefore, if you are innocent, you are innocent. Which means you're criminal, criminal, criminal. Now you can be innocent or criminal, and that won't make a difference. That doesn't tell me anything. I need more hints. Each column has at least three criminals. All criminals are connected. Exactly two of the five innocents on the edges are Flora's neighbors. Man, this puzzle is impossible. Each column has at least three criminals. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that each column has at least three criminals is already fulfilled by the five innocents on the edges piece. Because column A is the only one that doesn't have three criminals, but it can only have two innocents more. So even if it has two, it will still be fulfilled. So I don't think I need to care about the at least three criminals. All criminals in column C being connected matters a little bit because that prohibits Rohan and Will from being um, opposites. Can they be opposite? I guess Will could be innocent and Rohan could be guilty. And then guilty, guilty doesn't matter. Oh, guilty, innocent. That's fine. Right. Like if you're innocent, you could be guilty. Then you'll be guilty, guilty, guilty. Because I only had space for one more here. And then you will have to be guilty, and you will have to. You could be innocent. Hmm. All criminals in Colombia are connected. All criminals in Colombia are connected. That will be fine. Nico has more innocents than Olivia. Erwin will have 3 criminals. Donna has 3. 5 innocents on the edges. Do I know that the innocent is not here? If you're the innocent, you get guilty, guilty, guilty. Then you have to be innocent. Yes. Yes. In fact, I think both of these are criminals. The reason being, the innocent can only be Olivia or Will, right? Because then this separates the criminals. Let's try it again. You're innocent. Guilty, 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 because I only have space for one more here, one more here. And now Nicole needs a second innocent to stay ahead of Olivia. Yeah, therefore you're a criminal and you're a criminal. Sam has more criminal neighbors than Erwin. If you can still don't dispatch it. Okay. Sam has more criminal neighbors than Erwin. Erwin has 3, we know that, by Donna. So Sam has 4, could have 5. But if you must have 4, it must be connected to Martin. So you're a criminal. There's a lot of us, which means Nicole has 1 innocent, which means Olivia is forced to have no innocents around her, which means that Alex is an innocent. There's an equal number of criminals in column A and B. Therefore, you're a criminal and you're an innocent. Wow! They should have called that evil, not hard. That took forever. 26 minutes? How long is the recording? Oh, yeah, 20, 20 almost 27. So less than 27 minutes. That took forever. That one was actually quite difficult. I struggled. I might just be an idiot, but you know. Let's see the lore. Forget you. No one has a criminally bad joke to tell. That's fine. So what's the crime today? So what are we accusing these criminals of today? I didn't do anything special today. I'm just a plain old criminal. What can I do? Once a criminal, always a criminal. Was he a criminal throughout the week? Uh, like, were there other Henrys and were they all criminals? Is my question. I don't know. Don't know. Should have known. It's you again. Only one of the two. Can you clear the text? I cannot clear the text. Maybe we criminals just want to chill now and then. There's a lot of us criminals here today. No, I can steal Donna's spatula again if you want. Has Oma stolen Donna's spatulas? I hope there's enough criminals left for tomorrow. Nicole has. Okay. That's pretty funny. All right. Well, that was the clues by Sam. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you next week. Have a good one.